The Fairchild Republic, A-10 Thunderbolt II, is more than just an aircraft. It's a living legend, a symbol of unwavering support for those on the ground. Since its introduction in the 1970s, the A-10 has become an icon of battlefield resilience and American ingenuity. Known affectionately as the Warthog, it's earned a fearsome reputation over nearly 5 decades of service, flying missions in some of the world's most dangerous conflict zones. Its pilots and ground crews have forged a unique bond with the aircraft, trusting it to bring them home. Unlike sleek, supersonic fighters, the A-10 is brutally functional, designed for one purpose: to support ground troops by destroying threats. Its design prioritizes survivability, with heavy armor and redundant systems that let it take punishment and keep flying. Its distinctive shape, with straight wings and high-mounted engines, makes it instantly recognizable even from a distance. The A-10 silhouette is a reassuring sight for friendly forces and a nightmare for its enemies. This is a plane built to get low, get slow, and get personal with the enemy. It can loiter over the battlefield for hours, providing persistent support where it's needed most. The A-10 represents a promise to soldiers. When they're in trouble, they can look to the sky for a savior. Its presence has turned the tide in countless battles, offering hope and protection to those on the ground. The sound of its engines and the iconic brrrr of its GAU-8 Avenger cannon are synonymous with rescue and retribution. For many, that sound means the difference between life and death. Its reputation is built on real combat stories, not airshow stunts. The A-10 has returned home with wings shredded and engines damaged, yet still managed to land safely, testament to its rugged design. The Warthog is a symbol of rugged American engineering and resolve, a machine that embodies the spirit of those who fly and maintain it. In an age of stealth and hypersonics, the A-10 remains refreshingly direct, a flying tank, a 30-ton sledgehammer that refuses to be replaced by newer, flashier jets. Any talk of its retirement sparks fierce debate, from online forums to Congress. Veterans, pilots, and military strategists all weigh in, each with their own stories and reasons to keep the Warthog flying. As of mid-2025, the A-10's future is at a dramatic crossroads, with rumors, official plans, and passionate supporters all colliding. Whether it continues to fly or finally retires, the legend of the flying gun will endure for generations to come. To understand the A-10's legendary status, you have to look beyond its technical specifications and raw numbers. You need to focus on its unique combat philosophy and the way it was purpose-built for a single, critical mission: close air support. The A-10 was literally designed around its main weapon, the GAU-8 Avenger cannon. This 7-barreled 30mm monster is capable of firing nearly 4,000 rounds per minute, unleashing a torrent of armor-piercing shells that can shred tanks and armored vehicles with terrifying efficiency. The entire airframe is engineered for survivability. The pilot sits in a titanium bathtub that shields them from ground fire, while the fuel tanks are self-sealing to prevent catastrophic leaks. Even the flight controls are triple redundant, so the A-10 can keep flying even after sustaining serious damage. Time and again, A-10s have returned to base with massive holes in their wings or tails, proof of their ruggedness and reliability. This resilience has earned the trust and admiration of ground troops who know the Warthog will always come back for another pass. Its straight, broad wings allow it to fly low and slow, giving pilots the ability to loiter over the battlefield, identify targets with precision, and provide direct support to soldiers on the ground. The A-10 can circle above a firefight for hours, maintaining constant communication with ground forces and delivering pinpoint fire exactly where it's needed most. This hands-on, close-quarters approach forges a unique bond between pilot and soldier, creating a sense of mutual respect and trust that few other aircraft can match. Overwhelming firepower, extreme durability, and a mission that puts the pilot at the heart of the action. These are the qualities that make the Warthog truly special. In Operation Desert Storm, A-10s destroyed hundreds of tanks and vehicles, saving countless lives and proving their worth in the heat of battle. These aren't just statistics. They're a testament to the A-10's real-world impact and the difference it makes for troops on the ground. That's why, decades after its first flight, the Warthog remains a true icon of the battlefield, respected by allies, feared by enemies, and beloved by those it protects. Just as the Warthog's end seemed near, electrifying rumors surfaced in early 2025. Whispers spoke of a Super A-10, not a minor update but a radical overhaul. The centerpiece, a new glass cockpit, helmet-mounted displays, and advanced avionics bringing the Hog into the digital age. The legendary GAU-8 cannon would remain, but new smart weapons, targeting pods, and even air-launched drones were rumored. Defensive upgrades included modern armor, improved fuel tanks, and cutting-edge electronic warfare systems. More powerful engines and full integration into the military's data networks were also part of the buzz. The Super Hog, if real, would blend old-school toughness with new-school tech. But were these rumors too good to be true? While Super Hog rumors excited fans, the official story was starkly different. In 2025, the US Air Force unveiled a plan for the complete retirement of the A-10 fleet, 162 aircraft gone in a single move. The message, the age of the Warthog, was over. Previous congressional efforts to save the A-10 had failed. This time, the Air Force was resolute. The official reasoning, the A-10's slow speed and lack of stealth made it vulnerable in modern warfare, especially against adversaries like China or Russia. Resources would shift to stealth bombers, next-gen fighters, and autonomous drones. The plan marked the largest single aircraft retirement in years, a clear pivot to future air power. The Air Force declared that the gun-centric, heavily armored A-10 was a luxury it could no longer afford. For Super Hog supporters, the door was slammed shut. The beloved Warthog was officially on its way out. Even before the retirement plan, the A-10's fate was clear. In late 2024, the Air Force announced the withdrawal of A-10s from Korea, ending decades of deterrence on the peninsula. By the end of 2025, all 24 Osan-based Warthogs would be gone, replaced by a mix of upgraded F-16S, stealthy F-35S, and powerful F-15X. Military leaders called this a major upgrade, more flexibility, more advanced tech. The focus shifted from specialized close air support to multi-role data-sharing air power. For Osan's pilots and crews, it was the end of an era. Army forces in Korea said goodbye to their most trusted aerial protector. The Air Force insisted the new jets could handle KS, but unease lingered. The Warthog's departure from one of the world's tensest borders was a clear sign. Next-gen tech now took priority. The legendary flying gun was being left behind. The first half of 2025 brought a confusing split in the A-10's story. On one hand, rumors of a Super Hog upgrade filled the internet with hope. Glass cockpits, new weapons, advanced armor. On the other, the Air Force's official budget called for total retirement, reinforced by the real withdrawal from Korea. No official mention of a Super Hog existed. The contradiction left fans and analysts puzzled. Was the A-10's future high-tech rebirth or immediate extinction? This clash of narratives turned the Warthog's final years into a mysterious, dramatic saga. The simultaneous rumors of a super upgrade and a full retirement sent shockwaves through the military and aviation community. The news spread rapidly, igniting passionate discussions in briefing rooms, online forums, and even among families with deep ties to the Air Force. For many, the uncertainty was almost as unsettling as the news itself, leaving people to wonder about the future of close air support and the legacy of the A-10. For die-hard A-10 fans, the Super Hog rumors sparked hope. Finally, the Warthog's value was recognized. Social media buzzed with excitement, and air shows saw a surge in visitors eager to catch a glimpse of the legendary aircraft. The idea of a modernized A-10 equipped with cutting-edge technology felt like a long-overdue reward for years of advocacy. But the official retirement plan brought anger and despair, seen as a bureaucratic move to erase a proven asset. Veterans who had relied on the A-10 in combat felt betrayed, and protests erupted both online and at public events. Many questioned whether decision-makers truly understood what was at stake. Supporters argued that robust close air support would always be needed, not just in peer conflicts. They pointed to countless missions where the A-10's unique capabilities had saved lives on the ground, insisting that no other aircraft could fill its shoes in the chaos of battle. Pilots and crews felt a deep personal loss. The A-10 was more than a machine, it was a partner in battle. For many, it represented years of camaraderie, shared danger, and a sense of purpose that was hard to replace. The thought of saying goodbye was almost unthinkable. The idea of a Super Hog was tantalizing, but the reality of retirement was a blow to a unique culture and skill set. Generations of pilots and maintainers had built their careers around the Warthog, and its loss felt like the end of an era. Experts were divided. Some saw retirement as necessary modernization, others warned of a dangerous capability gap. The debate grew heated, with each side presenting compelling arguments about the future of air power and the risks of moving on too quickly. Could multi-role fighters ever truly replace the A-10's dedication to ground troops? Many doubted that newer jets, designed for versatility, could match the Warthog's legendary toughness and precision in supporting soldiers under fire. The contradiction left everyone debating not just one aircraft, but the very philosophy of air support. It became a question of values. Should tradition and proven effectiveness outweigh the push for innovation and new technology? The Warthog's fate became a symbol of the struggle between tradition and transformation, a debate that would echo far beyond the flight line and into the heart of military identity. The A-10 saga is part of a larger transformation in the US Air Force. The focus is shifting from counterinsurgency to preparing for high-end conflict with advanced adversaries. Survivability now means stealth, speed, and information dominance, not titanium armor. Budgets are being redirected to stealth bombers, next-gen fighters, and autonomous drones. The future of close air support may involve F-35s and swarms of drones, not a single loitering aircraft. The A-10's retirement marks the end of an era and the start of a bold, unproven doctrine. The Air Force is betting on technology to redefine air power for a new age. As the dust settles, the A-10's legacy is secure, but its future is not. It will be remembered as the ultimate ground support machine, a symbol of direct personal air power. The 2025 contradiction, Superhog rumors versus retirement, will be its final, frustrating chapter. The Air Force is betting that stealth fighters, bombers, and drones can fill the gap. But can these systems match the psychological impact and unwavering presence of a Warthog overhead? The risk in optimizing for high-end war. The military may lose a critical tool for messy, asymmetric conflicts. The Warthog's departure marks a pivot point in strategy, and leaves a void in the hearts of those it served. The sky will be quieter without its signature bird.